Tonight, more tension growing between President Trump and California as the president threatens to pull the 2028 Olympic Games from L.A. if he says the city is not prepared.
Well, CBS LA political reporter Tom Wade is here now with that story, and he's got a fact check on actually whether the president can really do what he says he can do tonight.
Yeah, it's a big threat, right, Pat Rudabase? So the experts we spoke with say that no, President Trump cannot unilaterally cancel or move the Olympics out of L.A. Still, the president seems intent on targeting California and its Democratic leadership. The Olympic Games are set to begin in L.A. in less than 3 years. Or are they?
If I thought L.A. was not going to be prepared properly, I would move it to another location. On that one, I'd probably have to get a different kind of a permission, but we would do that.
That was President Trump from the White House threatening to yank the games out of Los Angeles and lashing out at Governor Newsom.
Gavin Newsom, he's got to get his act together, because had we not gone in at the beginning of my term, had we not gone in with a very strong, powerful force, they would have lost L.A.
Trump apparently justifying his threat to pull the Olympic Games based on the unrest that followed the launch of the administration's immigration raids in early summer. And while some of the protests near the federal buildings downtown did turn violent, it was local law enforcement that quelled the unrest before the arrival of the National Guard and Marine troops that Trump ordered into L.A. And even after their arrival, those troops mostly stayed on federal property. At the same session with reporters in the Oval Office, Trump also repeated the false claim the L.A. fires could have been prevented by allowing water to flow from a non-existent source in the Pacific Northwest. But Trump kept coming back to one of his favorite targets, Governor Newsom.
If he doesn't play ball, we're going to have to be very tough with him. He's done a bad job.
Newsom responded with several posts on X, calling Trump's statements a bunch of lies, questioned whether the president had dementia, and called Trump a liar for claiming the National Guard rescued L.A. Southern California Congresswoman Laura Friedman.
I think that Donald Trump is really intent on trying to hurt California in any way he can. I have 3 Olympic events in my district, and I can tell you we are super excited. The hotels are getting ready. The restaurants could use the business. And for Trump to threaten to take the Olympics away at this late date just feels punitive, like he hates the people of California.
That's Casey Wasserman at the White House over the summer. He's the leader of the local group, which has a contract with the International Olympic Committee to stage the games. No response from Wasserman on Trump's threat. Wasserman has walked a fine line with Trump, never criticizing, always using diplomacy, publicly praising Trump and lavishing him with a gift during his White House visit.
We have for you a full set of the 84 original medals.
Longtime L.A. leader Zev Yaroslavsky was on the L.A. City Council during the 1984 Olympics. Yaroslavsky says he does not think Trump will try to follow through on his threat.
I wouldn't be too concerned about it. I think trying to find another city to host the Olympics might be a little more difficult than solving the Middle East peace process. We just got to suck it up and understand we're dealing with an unprecedented White House and an unprecedented president in terms of his rhetoric.
LA Mayor Karen Bass responded to the president tonight, saying in part the city won't allow empty accusations and falsehoods to distract from the goal of getting the city ready for the Olympics. Mayor Bass also made clear that, make no mistake, the 2028 Olympic Games are not going anywhere. Back to you.